What's going on, everyone? Welcome into the old coffee shop on Twitch and YouTube. Hope everyone's having a great Friday. We're going to be doing something I haven't gotten back into for a few weeks now. Some Final Fantasy XIV on the PlayStation 5. So I may wind up being a little lost remembering where places are. And hard to think once I do get back to work, I may wind up having to pause the subscription on this thing. Only because less time for gaming. Work has a nasty habit of getting in the way. Alright. My level 62 Dragoon, Linda Cartier. Let's go. And look at that. No queue at all to be had. Current main quest scenario, which I think this is where we're at right now. Alright. In the Singularity Reactor. Now we wait for people to join. And there's not even anything here for me to kill. That's kind of rude. Need something to do while I'm waiting. And this is just exiting this area here. Yes. We dance. Yeah, that doesn't last long at all, does it? Well, 3 out of 4. The battling. Yeah, this is a full party thing, needing 8 people. 3 out of 4 of us DPSs joined in. We still need 2 heals, 2 tanks. We'll get there in time.
Blacker than the deepest night, more bitter than the fires of hell.
Music,
itself.
thanks for the host.
That is coffee.
We'll stand right here and be beamed up. How's it going today, music?
Wake up! It's time to play!
Hey, doing good here. Well,
Blacker than the deepest night.
Lebo
more
with the
bitter
host.
Than the fires of hell itself.
That's a Jaffa cake right there.
That
Indeed it is.
is coffee.
That's a legend right there. How you doing, Lebo? Yeah, doing good. Got some grocery shopping today. Picked up a bit of coffee to tide over until the next shipment comes from Lost Astronaut. Oof. Yeah, coasting is always good. Just maybe go on that. Maybe slip AFK during that last 5 minutes or something like that. Just saying. Yeah, I do have another. There, they shipped it yesterday. Another package of coffee from Lost Astronaut. They're part of my Great Unknown subscription, so I have no idea what blend they're sending me until I get it. And also have another loot box type of thing coming from AEW Elite Crate. I'll be doing an unboxing of video for that for YouTube and showing off the stuff here on Twitch as well. It's something to do. And it's other content, so. Meantime, patiently waiting for people to join into this party for this bit of a story. This could be a while. Get my laps in while I wait. And also bought my ticket online this morning for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I'll be heading into that Sunday afternoon. That'll be a good time. Been hearing pretty much all positive stuff about the movie. That'll be a good time. And with the distancing bit between seats, I know I won't have any annoying kids nearby me. Oh, rehash of the first. How can it be a rehash when they introduce they're basically introducing two new characters, and let's be face it, the games were basically rehashes of the previous game before them. With tweaks and whatnot, so. Like said reviewer doesn't exactly know how sequels work, does he? Or she. Or just plain doesn't like video game-based movies to begin with. Also, instead of Robotnik trying to capture Sonic and figure out his power, it's Robotnik finding the Chaos Emerald and trying to take over the world. Not a rehash there. I don't know. As you can tell, I'm kind of getting bored with waiting for people. It's just past the 8-minute mark for people to sign up for this bit. This is the one thing I don't like about these MMOs. If you're going for a multi-party duty or dungeon, yeah, you got no choice but to wait for others. Oh, it's far from a dead game, but you gotta have people that are at the same amount of progress or hitting this one again in their duty roulette. Let's harvest ants. The long wait is a duty, and supposedly they changed up things a bit to where you want. Eventually, it'll add in a competent AI party members, so that you're not waiting as long. Not seeing that happen right now. Unless that's something that needs to be... Sound settings, controller settings. Oh, no. Though there are millions of players, but they're spread out across all sorts of systems, such, but it's all crossplay. Again, a matter of getting enough people to be at the same spot of time in their story of the same class, or rather the correct classes. I know back at the first time I was playing through this game, I got to a point a good bit further back, storyline wise. I had waited for a party to form for 2 hours. Not enough people were joining in, for whatever reasons. And that's when I stopped playing the game. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Monse. Also, there's time that counter of who's joining is off. It would seem. Pool party. Yeah. Hello, boys.
Brothers, the time has come to call upon the true power of the Heavens Ward.
Oh, floaty boys. Big floaty boys.
Fight me if you will, warrior of light. I care not. All who stand against me will be destroyed, be they servants of the darkness or the light. By my blessing shall all men be sanctified, and an endless era of peace begin. Vice and conflict shall cease to be. You reject my divinity, yet what have you to offer my people in its stead? Bitter truth? Virtuous suffering?
Blacker than the deepest night, more bitter than the fire's
They must go. Their people need them. Phoenix Nightspire, thanks for the host.
With your life.
This is gonna be one of those. Let me lock onto this fool. Okay. Locking onto everybody else in the party, and not finally had to freaking look up at him. And I hope there's nobody here with problems with epileptic seizures, because... Oh, man. One of those unavoidable attacks. Whoop. Oh. Doing it again. Come on. Let us get you. Valid target flank. That's doing nothing to us. And hey, first try, you think? considering the title of this duty, this might actually be the end of the Heaven's Ward section of Final Fantasy XIV. So much for the poop.
How? How can this be? A millennium of prayer and the Eye's power combined, and still you stand.
Then he realizes. Ooh.
Who? What are you?
Man. That battle actually went easier than I thought it would. And cutscene.
It is over then. I had hoped that mine would be the hand to end it. But knowing you, there was little chance of that.
Here, have your dragon eye back.
'Twould seem the Eye has served you well.
Just pulls it out of the sword, just like that.
Its twin. At long last. All that remains is to take them beyond the reach of man and dragon both. With this task accomplished, my toil shall finally be at an end.
And looks like he's being taken over by Nidhogg. Well, Nidhogg lives again.
Nidhogg, my
Midgard Stormir.
What hath thy fury made of thee?
Libo
Let
bringing
us
out the
away,
Bootysaurus.
servant of Hydaelyn.
And good time to remind folks, Stream Loots doing a couple of things started up their Easter contest this weekend. Every 50 cents of purchase of packs or subbing via Stream Loots will net an entry into draws that they're doing next week. 35 draws in all for streamers and viewers. They didn't give details of all the prizes, but supposedly one of the draws is for an Oculus Quest 2. That contest is going till... You can get entries up till midnight Pacific time Monday.
Chief! Over there!
Oi! Haha! Gods damn it, you always have to cut it so bloody close.
Yes, I do. It's not as dramatic otherwise.
It would seem she has done it again.
Was there ever any doubt? Let us return to Ishgard. Our friends will be eager to learn the battle's outcome and welcome back their champion.
Indeed. I'll race ya.
Where is Estinian?
Is... We'll probably see him again later. Bit of a bit of a backfire off the chip. Oh, calm your tits.
I dare say you are the first soul in Ishgardian history to arrive in our city upon Dragonback. This scene shall be remembered for 1,000 years to come.
Yeah, really.
As we had feared, the Archbishop summoned the soul of King Thordan to himself, and thence became a primal.
And we
But
kicked
he
his
and his
ass.
knights are no more, thanks to the Warrior of Light.
Your struggles are not yet over, mortals.
Whom
Trust
do I
Midgard
have the
Sormir to
pleasure-
be the dampener here.
I am Midgard Sormer. I have journeyed with Hydaelyn's champion and observed her deeds in the conflict between man and dragon. Tell me, children of Thordan, do you desire peace?
My people have committed unspeakable atrocities against dragonkind, even against our own. Would that we could undo these wrongs, but we cannot. Be that as it may, the future yet presents a chance to begin anew. Our nation has broken free of the shackles of a false faith, and Nidhogg shall lead his kindred against us no more. I doubt not that it will require much effort and perseverance, but 'tis my belief that in time, Ishgard will again become a place where man and dragon may abide together in harmony.
I shall remember thy words. Yet be warned, Nidhogg's soul liveth on. His unbridled rage hath claimed for its vessel the one thou callest the Azure Dragoon.
Astinian.
Doubt not but that Nidhogg will call out to his brood ere long, nor that they shall answer him. Steel yourselves, for the true test is yet to come.
Come what may, we will never cease to believe. Upon the souls of they who have sacrificed themselves to pave the way for peace, we will never abandon our cause.
1,000-year war cannot be ended in a day. It may take generations. What thou dost begin, thy children must continue. Entrust unto them thy hopes and dreams, that peace may reign again, and forevermore.
And he's out. Confusion, Lebo? Why confuzzled? I know it's been a few weeks since I played this.
Let all here present attest that Sir Emmerich, acting on behalf of the Archbishop, has appended
argue.
his signature.
Just say yes, sir, and log out.
I do hereby declare that from this day forth, the Holy See of Ishgard shall once more be counted a member of the Eorzean Alliance.
Yes.
Let our nations move forward as one and stand united against the Garlean Empire.
Hate to say it, Lebo, it makes me wonder what might be in the works for Monday. Because, you know, Monday.
For the future of Eorzea.
For the future of Eorzea!
We shall speak no more of it.
There you are. A noble monument to a noble soul.
Monument to Eistenen. Or, no. Okay, yeah, the son that got killed.
From here, Lord Orzea can watch over all of Ishgard.
Heck off, music. Time for part 3.
It has been a long and arduous journey, and we have lost much and more along the way. Yet come what may, we must stay true to our purpose and press on.
That's right, you two. It's high time we got back to rebuilding the Scions. Which means we're going to need money! And lots of it!
Oh, time to start robbing banks.
So ends a glorious chapter in their tale. However, tumultuous days yet lie ahead for Ishgard. After 1,000 years under the yoke of the Church, the people take their first tentative steps into the unknown. And though they spy a glimmer of peace upon the horizon, Nidhogg's vengeful shadow yet remains to darken the way. Be that as it may,
and slow progress there.
So long as the young commander of the Temple Knights and his heroic companions are there to guide them, the people may hold fast to hope. The hope that one day true peace will return to Ishgard, and that man and dragon may live in harmony once more. Let the deeds
they go and change it up already, because I have some of it.
That they may inspire generations yet unborn to strive ever heavensward.
Looks like they... Alright, they took that thing off for the frickin'... looks like they took off the... Yeah, they took that thing for the rankings off. Let me do a little test here right now that I've resized things.
Children of the land, do you hear echoes of truths that once rang clear?
There we go.
One true love they did find, bringing land and heavens near. But flames that burn full bright soon fell dark. Memories
I didn't hide it. I did hide some of it because they had that stupid ranking emote thing. Ranking use of the emotes. If you send multiple of the same one, I think it does. If you make it a variety, it seems to work fine. any rate, sorted. The emotes are showing. Yeah.
Swelling over long seas of blood are a song, and death.
And gotta say, some of the things they have there, it doesn't, like those emotes of the meme there with the one, the blonde screaming and the other, then the cat. It doesn't work when it's flitting back and forth, does it? And let's get that resized as well. Fresh browser source. Just a moment there, I'm getting it resized to properly fit the canvas. There we go.
Children of the land and sea lives. Why must you turn to empty bliss? Tell me why break trust? Why turn the past to dust? Seeking solace in the abyss. Tell me why create a circle none can break? Why must you let go?
We'll just let these credits roll, enjoy the music. Then we'll move on in the story. They got a lot of people to thank.
Madness will consume
Hey,
you!
Hatter. We finished part 2 of Final Fantasy XIV, Heaven's Ward. We're about to move into Shadow Walker. But yeah, not nearly done yet. Yes, what's been going on for you today? Anything exciting or just work and whatnot? So many peoples. Even gotta get the legal eagles in there. Marketing. The North American crew credited now. And now for Europe.
It's not.
Filling up a couple of emails while the credits are still rolling. Nothing of importance. Yes, they died horribly, screaming. Trying to add to the song, to the music there. Kind of figured as much. Animation Cafe Incorporated. And Japanese company. Three hours later. there's another promotion Streamloots is doing through the month regarding new subscriptions. And this is including unclaimed gifted ones as well this time. They're with 5 new. They've got 3 different tiers. Each one will give a new thing for the channel. I have to pull up that email again. Or actually, they had that on their blog post. Yeah, with getting up to 10 new Streamloots subscriptions on the channel, it'll have participation in a draw for a $50 Amazon gift card. 25 new subs will have them gift 5 subs to the community. And with 40 new subs, maybe a bit of a stretch, but hey, who knows? It'll add a new exclusive reaction on the for the channel. So yeah, we'll see where that goes. That bid is going all through April. We must be at the end of the credits. They're thanking the Final Fantasy XIV players. Mr. Headshot? Okay. Gotta give everybody their proper due. And it's done now.
So La Habrea and Eorzea have fallen. Bested by mortals in their attempt to initiate the Eighth rejoining. That they should be so complacent. And now it falls to me to deal with the consequences. Without intervention, the balance between light and darkness will begin to shift, placing our mission in jeopardy. Hydaelyn's champion has grown too strong. Her might encroaches upon the realm of gods. Equilibrium must needs be restored. The time has come for you and yours to join the fray. Warrior of Darkness.
Remind me, why is there no rest for the righteous?
Because they care, Master Garland.
Yeah, that doesn't sound foreboding at all, does it?
Of all the things they could have picked to play with, that's not a toy, you bloody fools, it's a primal!
Exactly. We'll have to deal with that eventually. After all that, 5,000 XP and 10,000 coin. Eh. And new trophy. Yay. Nah. If that's all it takes to get a person to rage quit, they shouldn't play games. Plain and simple. They should go into anger management. Let's get to Crystal Bray. Okay. Private discussion, eh? In that case, she's heading back to the Forgotten Night to get drunk. Where are we even going here? go up the steps. Sometimes this place is still confusing as all hell to get around. And yeah, this was kind of a longish way around, I think. But it'll do the job. Oh, put that away. Alright, before I go too much further, I gotta hit the washroom. Like, I've had like 5 cups of coffee today. Don't need to pause that. I'll be back. And we're back. And much relief has been had. Let's walk this way. There we go.
Thank you for coming. I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
At least the voice acting seems the same.
With
from
my father's
spot to
passing,
spot.
the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new Archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited. Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
Yeah.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn
Blacker
to
than
violence.
the deepest night, more bitter than the fires of hell itself.
It has already begun.
That
and that on both
is
sides.
coffee.
Men and women
Jade,
with the
thanks
cloth
for the
have been
host.
harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the brew. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order. But such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emmerich. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir, then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard.
Oh yeah, that'll go over well.
Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor? Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause. only to be told that their holy war was born of the sins of their forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens. Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Yeah, he's just not a happy camper. Yeah, we gotta go down to the bar, tell Tasharu that we're heading off again, not to get too drunk. Somehow he always gets here before me. And we're off. Options, hot chocolate. Did I use any of this stuff? Almond cream croissant, eh? Oh, gonna get sold anyway. Eventually. Tables. That's a tail feather. Teleport. It's the easiest way to get around. Mm-hmm. If you will follow me as he walks off and disappears. And the next spot's not even the same direction he walked off. Okay, how far are we going here anyway? Teleport to Annex Train, and yeah, we're there. That's not even the right place to go. They don't make it obvious sometimes just where you're supposed to be going. All I know is where they are to is up. It must be. There's no stairs around here that I can see. Let's go over here. Ah. Here we go. Oh. I guess this was the door here. Ah, yeah. Here's the man. Or the dragon. Have the answer within your lifetime. Oh, that's not long to wait at all. Alright. Basic little quest. Just another time, another place. Dillshire. There's the way through. On front bridge. All right. Far away, and looks like there's some side quests we'll be able to do too to fill out some XP. We're waiting.
I'm terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
You need not apologize. We arrived but a moment ago ourselves.
And why is he just standing there with his mouth wide open? Oh, what?
Pray, allow me to introduce Kryle, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, miss. And who is that I spy but young Alpha No Levieux himself? I dare say someone's grown an ilm or two in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
Oh, yeah. The Lalafell of all people, they're picking on him for his height or lack thereof.
Miss Kryle and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
It was no small task keeping him out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first day, head held high. What was it he said again?
Thank you, Kryle.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking. Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
I gather you have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea. Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and follow it.
Then what are you waiting for?
The wherewithal to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Then let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
And off we go to see the wizard. I'm fully expecting... Yeah. Fully expected to be attacked. Right. Probably should bring our companion out to battle. How much further are we going anyway? Fate discovered nearby. Big whoop-de-doo. Okay, seriously. Bring up the map. How far are we going here? Time to fly. We can't fly. Well, at least we can ride. This is where we needed to go anyway. Alright. Gonna be this way, frogs. Oof. This is not looking good. I know if my health was down as it was. Right. We'll let our health get back a bit. And yes, we are battling wizard frogs. Nice work. Well. Oh. Why everything so aggro? are these potions? Scores up 24% of XP, 1920 max. Alright. Don't use the potions that much either. He says, take care how you trade. We have talked to her before.
Oh, is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
I like her.
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the Isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do.
But doesn't everybody?
Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the scions of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course, Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin.
Romper, stopper, bopper, boo.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
Yeah, being teleported inside a rock, not a good thing. Star Trek has taught us this.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Outside Tailfeather again, eh? Had to go a long distance away just to talk to him again. I mean, seriously. Ooh, Afanel brought his crayons. Alright, time to start asking around. Have you seen this man? Oh, you're useless then. Her tale of a Huron vagabond who brought down a Bandersnatch by himself with style. That sounds like him. Definitely does sound like him. On the forest. Okay. Axe. Odd for him, but yeah. Ah, in the wrong. Ick. Yeah. Out that way. Alright. That's not the way. Not really the right way either. Bridge. Come on. I will take the scenic route. Yeah. Why are some of these places so hard to get to? Yeah, still on cooldown. Alright. Yeah, follow this river for a bit would be the way to go. Probably should have been riding, but oh well. We're just about there. Great. Destination. Glimmer. Okay. Yeah. Off here. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. More dog. Right. Search for Sancrade. Right. And I have a feeling this is going to be maybe a bit of a trek. Actually, maybe not. Nope, not far at all. Until Lothas. Okay. Right. Now, how far away is this? Bit of a distance. Time to ride. And anything stepping in our way, well, they get stepped on. These level 52 things. Oh, they are going to. What do you know? Well. Appreciate the XP. Don't know what they're in for. Okay.
Who else could be? Thancred! It could be Thancred! We must hurry!
Okay. Not Thancred. And there goes General Grievous. People were mistaking him for Thancred. Oh, well.
This day, we reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever!
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not! So you are the warrior of light, the savior of Eorzea.
Everybody got.
It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
There's Thancred. Looking a little different. Good for making the dramatic entrance.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it. Mark well our faces, warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
For now, Ninja vanish.
Warriors of Darkness? Really?
Really? Thancred, a goatee.
Thancred, are you all right?
Pleasantries can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
My appetite for the dramatic? Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light,
His
and then...
voice is just completely off now.
Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thancred.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the all together.
Strategic placement of the squirrel tail. Or mouse. Whatever.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides.
Again, very strategic placing.
Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed Warriors of Darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the Warrior of Light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Okay. Let's keep it going here. Alright. This time I remember right through and up the stairs. Okay, she's headed back. Hmm. And rain instead of snow. Okay.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
Yeah.
Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
Well. Assassination.
Honorable men who would fain wash the paving stones of Foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
Well. Secret Aphano and Foundation. Cool. And yeah. To the congregation where we find out the bad news. Hmm. He's otherwise dead. Oh, he will make a full recovery. All right. All right. Think. That is, I think I'm going to cut things off a little early here. Been a good stream, made some progress. Thanks, Music, Lebo, Phoenix Knights, Fire and Shade for the hosts. And be back here again in a couple of hours time or so, 4 p.m. Eastern. And let me just finish shutting this thing down. Oh. There we go. Back at 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 UK, and going to be joining Letty once again in some Stardew Valley. So another chill time, I think. Always a good thing. Meantime, we'll throw a bit of a host on someone. And, yeah. Monster Ned the Clone doing his RE Rage Elite Wrestling. We're going to send things over there. So, we'll see you at 4 Eastern. Till then, the coffee shop's closed. The motto, as ever, death before decaf. Have a good one, guys.